right, everyone, let's get it. We got to talk about Baby Doge today. There's a lot going on with the technicals. We got to talk about where Baby Doge is going at next because we're at a really critical point with the price of Baby Doge. So, yeah, definitely hit the like button and subscribe if you like these Baby Doge videos. I'll also be going over other cryptos as well. So, definitely leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice. And if you want to become a member of the channel, definitely go ahead and join and I'll go over any crypto that the members want me to go over next first. And the next one that I'm going to be talking about is Joe. This is an Avalanche coin for Gino Belton. He actually asked for this, so I'll be going over that very soon for you, Gino. And I'll probably actually be doing it today, but I'm definitely going to get this out there. But yeah, definitely hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get straight to the video though. So right now we got to talk about Baby Doge and the technicals. So right now, what I'm noticing, Baby Doge did have a really hard time staying above this level here. So this red area is kind of like a resistance for us, but now it's kind of acting like a support. So if we can actually stay above this red bar here, this indicates that there is a little bit less demand for Baby Doge at this point, but it's really struggling staying above 1400. So we have crucial resistance at 1400. We broke it very briefly, and now we're kind of using this as our resistance. Is still like we're like still trying to get above it, but it's really not wanting to do it. But anyways, the 24-hour market is pretty much in control by the bears by 80%. We know it's bearish. We are getting some buying orders coming in here. You can see on the oscillator here. But yeah, the 1400 area is really what we need to watch out for. Like that's major resistance for us right now. We broke past it briefly and then kind of used it as support. But look, if we keep going down from here, then this whole bullish scenario is invalidated. That's why I say this is such a critical point. If Baby Doge cannot stay above 1400, if we cannot break past 1400 and actually stay above it, then we're going to be completely bearish. Now, I'll talk about why I think Baby Doge is probably going to be more on the bullish side. Look at this. We got stopped at these two same levels here. So actually, let me take off this auto and zoom in a lot more so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So literally, Baby Doge was it just kept getting topped out at 1478. So the fact that we topped out around like 1480, 1478 twice and then kind of went down and we're bottoming out at kind of the same levels over here. So you can actually see Baby Doge is bottoming out around 1375. So since we're bottoming out around 1375, right, and we're topping out around 1480, it kind of looks like we're trading between these channels here. So Baby Doge has the potential to pump if this next third time, and this is only if this third time of Baby Doge going up and pumping, we can actually break past it. That's the only way Baby Doge is going to become bullish right now. And obviously, we're talking about short term, like long term. Obviously, Baby Doge is bullish, is very bullish long term. But right now, short term, what we're seeing, if Baby Doge cannot pass this on the third time up, on this third uptrend, if it cannot pass this, we are going to see a bearish movement for Baby Doge. We're going to see Baby Doge break below this 1400 and just break way below. Well, we're already at 1390, but really 1375 is what we're watching out for because that's where we bottomed out twice already. So if we bottom out a third time and then we try to go back up and we get rejected a third time, then you're going to see Baby Doge end up going back down to 1250. This is very significant for Baby Doge. That's why I'm talking about it. So 1250 is going to be that significant support that we're probably going to end up hitting if we cannot become bullish. But hey, that's the bearish scenario. But what if we can actually become bullish in Baby Doge? So if we actually become bullish in Baby Doge, the next area that we're pretty much going to see here for Baby Doge is going to be the 1580 area. So we're going to get pretty much hit with some rejection at 1580, just like how we did back here. We got rejected at the same level. But see, we already got rejected about twice or three times actually for the same level. Actually, no, twice. Right here was the first time on the 25th, and then again on the 26th, we got rejected. But look, just like we're about to hit this for a third time, if we could pass this for a third time and then end up getting up here and passing this all as well for the third time, the 1550 getting above 1600 pretty much. If we can get above 1600 for the third time again after we pump past 1475, then we're going to see some bullish movements inside of Baby Doge. And where would those bullish movements bring us? So we wouldn't just end up stopping right here because we already got rejected there over here on the 25th. We got rejected way at the top of this line, and that's around 1668, 1670, somewhere around there. So this top right here is not what we need to be looking at. Our next area where Baby Doge would land would more than likely be around 1800. 1800 is pretty significant for us. And actually, if you look back here, Baby Doge, that's actually the first place where we kind of stopped at. Well, we stopped right below it, but on the 23rd, that's pretty much where we stopped. But yeah, we have the potential to get back up to to 1800. So that would be the bullish scenario. Baby Doge would probably try to rally up to there. But like I said, it's all based on what we do right now. And then after that, we would more than likely see the 2-2. And this is the resistance all the way up here. Really, it's around 2-3. But yeah, that resistance is all the way up there. But we don't even need to worry about the 2-3 resistance. We just need to worry about what we have going on immediately in Baby Doge. So, like I said, I always give both scenarios what could happen, the bullish or bearish, and then I give pretty much a whole layout of how it will play out. So, if we do go bearish, then we're obviously going to be ending up going down here to about the 1250 support. And like I said, it's all on this third signal. Like if it tops out a third time and then goes back down to the bottom for that third time, then yeah, that's bearish. But if we go up here for the top on the third time and we actually break out, then we're going to be bullish, and you're going to see Baby Doge eventually get all the way up to 1800. So that's what we're watching out for the technicals here with Baby Doge. Now, this is just all short term. If we're looking at Baby Doge on the long term, we actually have a lot of potential here for the long term. So let's actually look at that. I did a technical analysis on this before, but I just want to take off all these different drawings so then you can really see what we're going on. All right, so now what we got going on here with Baby Doge, the Bulls in control of the 24-hour market control by 60% when you look at the 24-hour market control. So that's actually good. It's showing that we're 60% bullish. Now we are starting to get a little bit less buying pressure here, but I think it's about to hit a reversal if we can, do the technicals I was showing you before. If we could actually break out of this resistance at 1400, because we really been stuck in this channel for a while, 1475. But yeah, look what's gonna happen with Baby Doge if we continue to go down and we become bearish. I mean, I almost said bullish. If we become bearish and we actually hit the 1250 area, like if we break below that third time, like I was showing in that previous example, then we're gonna become bullish inside the long term still. So yeah, even though we do get bearish inside of the short term, if we go below 1400 and if we go below 1375, if we hit this and hit 1250, we're still bullish in the long term. But that's just going to end up bringing us down here to about the 1100 area because we have significant support. This green area shows supply and demand of more demand. So there's a lot of demand for Baby Doge all the way from 1100 down to about 898. And that's 8011 down to 9089. So yeah, that's the channel that we could go to if we become bearish. This is more so on the long term. Like if things keep going bad in the crypto market and Baby Doge as well, that's what we will see. But if we can become bullish, we do have a lot of resistance to try to break up here, all the way from 1800 all the way about to 2300. So that's going to be for our long term viewpoint. If we become bullish, we're going to see that 23. If we become bearish, we're going to see that 11 or possibly even the 9Z89. So there could be another buying opportunity if we actually start going down from here. But hey, I'm hoping for another buying opportunity. Like I'm really hoping for another buying opportunity. But yeah, anyways, moving on from this, let's go over to Bitcoin. So let's talk about what we got going on here with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin just now bounced off of the support line down here. So we just now bounced off the 28.2K support, but we immediately got rejected right here. We immediately got rejected at 28.8K. What does this mean? This means that since Bitcoin got rejected, we have a second chance and then a third chance, to kind of do a pullback like we're doing now, bottoming out around 28.6K. We're around 28.8K. So we might see 28.6. And it'll probably do this between this channel, kind of like how Baby Doge is doing 3 times. And if on the third time we can break out, then you're going to see Bitcoin probably getting back up to about 29K or possibly even trying to get up to 30K, but more than likely not even passing 29K. Like we've done this too many times. We've had this dance going on too many times. So we probably end up getting rejected again, which will then bring us down to the lower 28Ks. Now the lower 28K is still a support line for us. And look, we're coming off an overbought area. You can see here on the oscillator, this is an overbought area. So we're about to see some selling for Bitcoin. So I don't even think the bullish scenario of us even trying to get past 29K would even go well for us. I think that this scenario is going to end up bringing us all the way back down to the lower 28Ks. So honestly, that's what I think personally. So you're probably not going to even see that. You're probably going to see something more like this. We hit this and we go down to that support of 28K, and we will probably end up breaking it as well. So look, we got 100% ruled by the bears for the 24-hour market control for Bitcoin. That's 100% bearish right now. So I don't think Bitcoin is going to really become bullish right now, but Baby Doge definitely has the potential. We've seen it pumping while Bitcoin was down before, so we know it's possible. Now, this is the 15M chart, but long term, obviously, Bitcoin is going to be bullish. But for right now, we're going to see the lower 28Ks and then eventually 26K. So get prepared. You're about to see a 26K Bitcoin coming in soon. So anyways, Baby Doge doing some all right numbers. It's down a little bit, 3.8%. Not too bad, not too shabby. 4% now. But yeah, it's still good because we're still up when you look at the last 7 days and definitely the last 14 days. Baby Doge literally up 75% for the last 14 days. Like, come on. You really can't hate on Baby Doge for this. Like, we're literally up way more than a lot of other coins for the last 7 days. Now, moving on from this, I mean, also the last 14 days. So, anyways, moving on from this, we have more stuff for Baby Doge, almost at 1.6 million holders. And also, we are leading the pack for projects with the greatest social volume. That's pretty obvious because, on Binance Smart Chain, we're literally like the top coin, let's be honest. But also over here, now we have more coins locked for Baby Doge. So, yes, big shout out to Unicrypt. They now extended and relocked the initial liquidity for Baby Doge. So that's actually very significant that they just now did that. So yeah, this pretty much confirms it's literally physically impossible for them to rug pull the people because the liquidity is locked. So you really cannot do much. The initial liquidity is locked, not like all of it, but the initial liquidity, meaning what they started with initially, that's locked. But whenever the money comes in and comes out for the transaction fees, the 5% for the taxes, because we got 10%, but 5% goes to liquidity. That stuff, I don't think that's locked because they use that to do the manual burns. So on the first, we should get manual burns for Baby Doge, but we still have the initial liquidity locked. So we're good there. We're just going to be using some of those tax fees for our burns. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But yeah, definitely go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, because it really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. And if you want to become a member of the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. And I'll go over any crypto that the members want me to go over next. I'll do those ones first. And like I said, the next one is going to be Geno Belton. I'm going to be going over Joe coin. So if y'all don't know what Joe is, it's one of the Avalanche coins. So I'm going to be going over that. And I think it has some very good potential. So shout out to Geno for letting me know about this. But yeah, I've never really dove into Avalanche. So I'm definitely gonna have to try to do this and see exactly where it's gonna go. Now it is down, a good amount right now, but still, I think it has some potential because I think it's like one of the biggest coins right now inside Avalanche, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of the biggest projects on Avalanche. So not the biggest, but one of the biggest, or might be the biggest. I don't know. 81.1 million market cap. I mean, it's really blowing up on the Avalanche chain. So we're gonna have to go over this. We're gonna have to talk about what's gonna go up next. Is like the number one decentralized exchange on Avalanche. So this is definitely worth talking about. So we're going to be going over this next. But yeah, big shout out to all the members of the channel. Like I said, if you all want me to go over anything, just leave a comment in the comment section. And if you want to become a member, I'll go over those first. As always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.